How far would you go for your family? To bring his frail mother to Switzerland, Mehmet must become Swiss. But the hardest part isn't the paperwork, it's getting his wayward son back on track. As you follow this story, you'll get a real glimpse of Swiss culture and learn 16 essential words and phrases, all naturally woven into the English narration. The vivid context anchors the words in your memory. No flashcards, no drills. Los geht's! A16 Becoming Swiss is Hard, Part 1. The summer heat is oppressive as the Öztürk family sagen Tschüss to their relatives in Emirdağ, central Türkei. Mehmet hugs his 3 older sisters und their many Kinder. His mother kommt last. When he wraps his arms around her, he notices how frail she has become since his father died. Mehmet spends the entire flight to Basel worrying that his mother might become care dependent. As the oldest son in the family, taking care of her is his responsibility. Oder, to sein more precise, it's the responsibility of his Frau, Esma. Das Geld he sends to his family each month is enough for a nursing home, but paying others to take care of your parents is seen as an act of betrayal in der Türkei. Ist ashamed of even considering it. His sisters, who are already caring for their in-laws, would nie forgive him. Returning to die Türkei is off the table as well. Mehmet arbeitet als a construction worker. He earns little by Swiss standards, but still much more than his cousins und Freunde back home. His family depends on the Geld he sends. Furthermore, his Kinder were born in der Schweiz und he doesn't want to force them to move to die Türkei. When the Öztürk family gets off the plane in Basel, Mehmet realizes there is only one viable option. His mother has to come to die Schweiz. However, this requires that he become a Swiss citizen. Unfortunately, Swiss citizenship is the hardest to get in all of Europe. As a Turk, you have to wohnen in der Schweiz for 10 Jahre before you can even apply. Then, each municipality has its own specific rules. The Öztürks wohnen in Pratteln, in the greater Basel area, where obtaining citizenship is especially difficult. After you get a B1 level German certificate, pass a civics test and hand in 2 to 3 recommendations from Swiss locals, your case is discussed publicly in an assembly where senior citizens can attend and speak for, oder against, you. They then vote and approval ultimately depends on their goodwill. Mehmet considers himself to sign a good candidate. I have lived in Pratteln for 15 Jahre. Ich arbeite hard, have never been on welfare and have no crime record. A couple of colleagues and even my boss, Herr Baumann, will schreiben letters of recommendation. However, when you want to become Swiss, everybody in your family is weighed in on the decision. His daughter Dilara always macht her Hausaufgaben, gets good grades and speaks Swiss German like a native. While she struggled with standard German when she started school, she has made it up with dedication. Und her Lehrer praise her for it. Sie ist also only 10 Jahre alt, which means she doesn't wear the hijab yet. However, the same could not be said for his Frau. Esma had never caused any trouble, but she doesn't arbeiten and socializes mostly with other Turkish mothers. She wears the hijab and her German needs to improve. She is the first person Mehmet shares his thoughts with. I want to get my mother to die Schweiz. Will you take care of her? Ich bin her daughter-in-law. You don't need to ask. Before she can come in, I need to get a Swiss passport. It would help if you took a German course. Okay, my dear, I will do that as well. Do you think if I get certified, I can auch get a Swiss passport? Mehmet hesitates. He fears that including his Frau in his application might increase the costs and reduce his chances. However, a quick search revealed that in family applications, each family member is considered in isolation. Es ist possible that some members get citizenship while others don't. The advantage is that applying together saves processing fees compared to multiple individual applications. Still, es ist sehr teuer. I want to tune it, Esma sagt firmly. Okay, honey. We'll get das Geld somehow. But in return, do me another favor. Anything. Help me to get Ali to start to arbeiten. God help me, but we can try. Mehmet und Esma gehen und knock on the door of their 16 Jahre alt son's room. Even in the hallway it smells of marijuana. Mehmet knocks again und ruft, Ali! What? Kommt the reply. They open the door. Ali is lying on a beanbag, listening to music. Take off the headphones, we need to talk. What do you want? I want to get a Swiss passport. That rouses Ali's interest. Du, the proud Turk himself? Es has to sein. I want to bring Grandma here. You have seen her. And what do I have to tun with it? You know exactly how the Swiss sind. Your whole family has to be well adjusted. That means you need to start to arbeiten. But Dad, I simply can't find an apprenticeship. You've been sitting around for over a year now. Do you still schreiben any applications? The new school year starts in 2 weeks. You have time to find an apprenticeship until then. Otherwise, I will fragen Herr Baumann to employ you. No! Ali rises from his beanbag and turns to his parents for the first time. I don't want to arbeiten als a construction worker. Und it doesn't make sense to apply to other jobs als a foreigner. They just read my name and throw the application away. What are you talking about? Esma speaks up. Your alter Freund Hakan arbeitet als a carpenter. He had no problem finding an apprenticeship at all. Exactly, Mehmet sagt. What happened to you, Ali? You were so promising als a Kind. You were a leader, you were the best at soccer. Now you pity yourself and make excuses. Es ist not my fault. Having to speak standard German at school ist unfair. Die other Kinder could learn it from their parents, but not ich. Und die Lehrer also nie liked me. Esma replies. Then why is die Lara doing fine? Had you done your Hausaufgaben like she does, die Lehrer would also have liked you. I treated you like a prince, and when you encountered Probleme for the first time, you couldn't handle them. Ali tries to speak, but his father cuts him off. That stops now, Ali. Du bist the oldest son of the oldest son. Take some responsibility for your grandmother. Ich bin not like you, Ali shouts back at them. I want my own life, and not just leben for my family. I don't want to visit the same lame village every summer. I don't want to become a slave just so that Grandma can come in. What is wrong with a nursing home? Mehmet takes a step forward and raises his flat hand. Ali knows that he'd better shut up now. You want this, you want that, yet du tust nichts to machen it happen. Enough lying around smoking weed, enough self-pity und excuses. Du bist grounded, no cell phone, no video games. If you don't find a job sehr soon, you'll arbeiten at the construction site. Now get to it, before I forget myself. That was this week's part of our story series, where English gradually fades and German takes over. Each episode adds a few more words, and before you know it, you'll understand full sentences without even trying. Click the screen to jump to the next part, or let the playlist run and keep learning without any breaks. And if this method works for you, subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter. Bis zum nächsten Mal. See you next time.